Hello and welcome to Amber Barwell's manipulative lesson using 100 charts. For this first lesson, you're going to need enough 100 charts for each student. Next, you're going to have to create this relationship sheet. I did so using the back of a 100 chart. It shows the plus 10, minus 1, minus 10, and plus 1. The purpose of this lesson is to show the relationship between numbers on the hundreds chart. You can place it anywhere on the hundreds chart and it'll be able to show you what plus 1 looks like, minus 10 looks like, minus 1 looks like, and plus 10 looks like. And it doesn't matter where you go on the board, it will all show those relationship patterns. Here we have the number 38, and if we add 1 we have 39. If we add 10 we have 48. And then if we subtract 10, we have 28, and if we subtract 1, we have 37. Now if we move over to the 75 and add 1, we get 76. Add 10, we get 85, minus 1, 74, and minus 10, 65. This next lesson will be covering skip counting and number relationships. Again, you're going to need enough 100 charts for each student. You will also want enough markers or chips to mark your numbers. As you can see here, this is just a really quick example of how we would go through this with students. You can see that we're starting by marking all of the odd numbers with one color. And we're just doing that with a green marker here. You can also use chips. Then we go through and we mark all of the even numbers. And you can go through the entire 100 chart with your class. And this is for the purpose of seeing those number relationships on the chart. Now we're going to move on to skip counting, and you can skip count by threes. And here's where they're going to notice that it's not a direct pattern in the idea that it doesn't just move directly down the chart. It's offset. Then they're going to skip count by fives, and they're going to notice that this goes directly down the column. And then they're going to skip count by tens, again moving down that tens column. And here's just an example of what a finished 100 chart would look like. There's a legend up at the top and you can see the numbers and the colors that correspond with them. And this is just a great reference that students can look back on, whether it be taped to their desk or inside